There are several ways to set up the navigation in a Google site. The normal way that sites start out with is navigation on the side, but it's nice sometimes to have some horizontal navigation tabs right in this area under your header. And that's pretty easy to do, but it's just kind of hidden a little bit. What you need to do is get into your site, click on the More button, and you need to go down to Manage the Site. Okay, what we're going to do is change the layout of our site because we're adding something under that header. So we need to go down on the left side to where it says Site Layout. And this is the layout of our site. We need to change that to make an area here for the horizontal navigation. So we're going to click on the site, change site layout, and then notice right in the middle of this it says horizontal navigation bar, and we want to check that box that says horizontal navigation bar and then select OK. Now we've got the horizontal navigation bar here in the middle. The thing about this is that it doesn't automatically add things to this horizontal navigation bar. You have to manually put things in there. So you have to click on Edit the horizontal nav content. And then these, in this area, this is the pages or the tabs or the boxes or whatever that it will show in that area. Okay, so right now it gives us the home page. And you need to, for each page that you want in here, you have to add a page. Click on Add a Page, and then it has a listing of all your pages. I have some meetings pages and things like that, so I'm going to click on the meetings page here and click OK. So I'm going to add that page. You have to do this one at a time. And I also want to add a tab for I have a bunch of resources, okay? So I'm going to add a tab for my resources. And notice that up here in the list of tabs that I'll have, it'll have Home on the left, Meetings next, and Resources to the right. You can choose whether you want boxes, tabs, or links. I kind of like the tabs. I'm going to click OK just to let you see what this looks like. I'm going to click OK and save, and then I'm going to go back to my site. And there we go. Now we have Home, Meetings, and Resources. Now what would be really nice is if we had all those meetings listed in a drop-down little menu so that when I hovered over this Meetings tab, they would show up. Well, you can do that. So we have to go back and change that horizontal navigation. That's under More, Manage the Site, go down to the site layout thing on the left, and we need to edit our horizontal navigation content. And so now I'm going to add my meetings pages that I have. Okay, so you have to do this one at a time. So here's oh yeah, that's fine. We'll do the April one first. And I'll just add these all right now. I'll need to move them around here in a second, but I'll just add them all in. Okay. So I've got my pages in there, but notice these meetings pages will show up as different tabs. What I need to do is get them under the meetings thing and identify it as like a submenu item. So what I do is I'm going to click this one first. I select my page and then I use the arrow keys to the right, and I need to bump it up under the meetings, and then I notch it over to the right, and that will tell it to put these pages in a drop down under that thing. So let me just finish this up here. And I can do the resources the same way. I just add the pages and then notch them over. I'm going to click on OK, and we're going to see what this looks like. So I'm going to hit save. I'm going to go back to my site. Okay, so now I have my, there we go. See that? So when I hover over my meetings page, now I can go onto my other pages. Now that I have my tabs up here at the top, I really don't need this side navigation area over here. So what I can do is I can take this area out. So I can change the site layout again. That's under More, Manage the Site. Go down here to the site layout on the left. Okay, so again, here's my site layout, and I would like to get rid of this sidebar, this whole area, so I can have more content area from my content. So I'm going to change my site layout, and all I have to do to get rid of that sidebar is just uncheck the box that says sidebar and click OK. And I'm going to save, go back to my site, and now I have a very clean looking site with all of my navigation up here at the top. Just remember that any new pages that you want to have under your navigation tabs, you need to add manually by going into More, manage the site, site layout, and editing the horizontal navigation content.